Welcome to the first vlog in a year. I've actually had an idea of vlogging like this for a very long time. I see everyone's doing these nowadays, and I almost feel like I'm copying them now, even though I've had this idea for over 2 years. I just never got around to it. Career changes and all that. But anyways, now that we're here, it's gonna be a nice leg day with a bro. Bro's right over here, he's off camera. But yeah, what time is it? It's like 5:55 in the morning, about to be 6. I was trying to rush out of the house to get there by 6. The gym opens like at 4:30. I don't know if pre-COVID I used to open earlier, but I do miss pre-COVID gym schedules, especially like Planet Fitness used to be 24/7. Although I'm not a big fan of Planet Fitness, but what they did have going for them was their 24-hour schedule.
Are they still doing
that? Now they do, like, I don't know if it's always been 24/5, 5 days a week, 24 hours, but no, I think before COVID it used to be 24/7. And every fucking night it would be open, no matter what day. Now it's like closed on the weekends by 7 p.m., which sucks because like Saturday, Sunday are the days I would need it most because of my career right now. Can't really make it to the gym on the weekends if I'm working during the daytime. Because then Powerhouse, the gym I go to, actually closes pretty early on weekends. Yeah, weekends it closes like at 6 Saturday, and like at some weird time like 3 or 4 on a Sunday, or maybe even earlier. I don't remember. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna hit legs. I'm gonna do some. I'm excited to squat today. Just got some new squat shoes from Amazon, and I guess today is going to be a small review for these squat shoes. The reason I bought them is because I do need to wedge my feet. I have to put something under my heel because I got long femurs, and when I squat, my heels come up. So if you're somebody that's struggling to squat, can't really get the form right, maybe you have long femurs. Try putting something like plates under your heel. I'll show you guys when I get over there, but what I mean. But sometimes if you feel like you can't squat all the way down without lifting your heel up, or like your lower back hurts when you're squatting, you might have long femurs. You can't really squat all the way down. Not everyone's squat perfect, especially tall people. They got long legs, long femurs. It's kind of the relationship between the length of all parts of your legs. It's not just the long femur. But if you find yourself lifting your heel when you're trying to squat low, you probably need a little bit of oomph right there under your heel. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Some of the top power lifters in the world that squat use lifting shoes, squatting shoes. And squatting shoes kind of give you that wedge. It's almost like they're almost like heels kind of before squatting. So it elevates your heel a little bit, so you're already at an angle, ready to go. You don't have to use a wedge or a platform or anything like that, or any plates. It usually costs a lot of money though, like upwards $100 and something. So I think there are some budget ones, but these are the first pair I'm gonna try. These cost me like 110. I think it's called yeah, I forgot the brand, but you guys will see it once I put them on for squats. But yeah, Monday starts with legs. We'll start with legs today. It's Monday, and I don't split my legs. I like to do both my quads and my hamstrings and my calves all in one session. Just because I have the time, you know. Right now I'm not really in school. Planning to go back to school for kinesiology, but right now I'm just focusing on gym and work and the diet. I am in a cut right now, a very small cut. I just kind of want to get some of this fat off to see where I am in terms of my shoulders, my legs, to see where I should compete next year. I'm thinking about May, maybe a show in May for like men's physique, and then maybe classic in the fall, or either or. I know it's pretty stupid to try to do both, but hey, I'm also doing it without a coach. I might get a coach later on, I don't know, but for now we're kind of coachless. So once we get there, we're going to start with some it's been a few months now. I've been starting my leg day with leg curls because I do not feel any like knee pain, any joint pain when I squat if I do my full sets of hamstring curls first. For whatever reason, either it warms up the back of the knee, the front of the knee, I don't know what it is. If I do my hamstring curls, my full set, 4 or 5 sets of hamstring curls, before I go squat, dude, it's like magic. I used to have really bad knee problems with squatting. That's why I used to hate squatting. Now the squat is like my favorite lift now. It's after hamstring curls, I used to have bad knee problems. I used to like, my knees would just fucking hurt so bad. I don't know if you remember that, Carlton. We used to do hack squats and stuff. Like I used to go through different machines just to see if like my knees wouldn't hurt. Like I would do a power squat, a super squat, like all these different machines, pendulum squat. Pendulum squat really fucked up my knees. And then just squatting normally just hurt my knees too. I used to have to wear knee sleeves. I needed them. I felt like I needed them because if I didn't, like, my knees would just hurt so much. But now hamstring curls before squats, I'm telling you, it's like magic. If you had the same problem I did, try doing any kind of hamstring curls, even RDLs probably, just to kind of warm up your leg, you know. Your hamstrings are kind of like, doing hamstring curls isn't going to take that much. It's not going to fatigue you nearly as much as any other exercise on leg day. Like if you warm up for squats and leg extensions, if you do the leg extensions for warm-ups, you're kind of taking some of the good strength you're going to have for the squats away. You know what I mean? You're kind of like fatiguing yourself a little bit. So I'm not really a fan of starting with leg extensions. Maybe if you like just did them like really light warm-ups. But in my personal experience, I've tried both. Leg extensions is just the way to go. Like by the time you squat, you're not really using your hamstrings, but you feel that tightness. When you squat, you feel like your hamstrings are tight and stable. You know, like you're not going anywhere. You just go straight down, straight up. and that's what I'm looking for when I go squat. So hopefully today I'm gonna get some couple PRs. Been at I hit like 315 pounds for 15 reps. I think it was like last week, and so now I started upping these past 2 sessions. I upped the weight up to 335, and I think I'm at 10 reps right now. I always try to get up to 15 reps. I know it's not the ideal way to train. It's the way I like to train to keep track of my progress, is how many reps I can do for this heavy amount of weight. You know, I'm not really strength training, so I'm going more for hypertrophy, kind of like a hybrid kind of style of training, where it's not too light. I do like lifting heavy, but I'm not training for strength, so I'm still looking for that 10 to 15 rep range instead of the 3 to 4 to 5 for strength. Every once in a while, I'll test my max. I'll go up to I don't know, 490, try it for 1, try it for 2. Or if it's on bench, bench right now is, it's kind of back and forth with my shoulder. I'm still trying to find the best way to warm up my shoulders. Or it's more like I get lazy. So I try not to get lazy and not warm up for bench, because it's very easy to just walk in the gym. It's like, all right, fuck it, let's just put some weight on. But my experience, especially 2 days ago when I tried to do some pull downs at Planet Fitness, pulled my trap. Feels better now, but for a whole day, my fucking neck was just fucking fucked up. So do your warm-ups, guys. Do your warm-ups. Very important. But yeah, we're just gonna get in here. We're gonna fucking take some pre-workout. Thinking about 500, 600 milligrams. No, it's not a double scoop. It's actually 1 scoop of this one. I think it's by Sledge and Hammer. I can't remember what it's called, but it has glycerol, good amount of beta-alanine, and caffeine. Citrulline, that's all I need. Get started for this day. Be just cracked out for these fucking squats. All right, so like I said, leg curls. I do the isolated ones now because the 2-stack machine, double feet, the normal fucking leg curl is too light now. So I gotta use the single ones. They're a little bit heavier. Get a nice light warm up here. And then we're gonna go straight into our heavy set. I like the single leg machine because you can really feel your legs contract when you do it. I forgot to drink my pre-workout. Drink that in a second. And I'll let my brother get a warm up in. Go ahead, bro. The reason I love this machine is because you can really fucking isolate your hamstrings right here, each leg. Really feel that squeeze. Yeah, just pull that up. Push it in. There you go. Pull that, other side. And when you do them, yeah, go ahead. Just curl, try to curl it all the way up. You know what I mean? All the way, and more. There you go. Let's see here, we're gonna go, I think it is 100 pounds for I got it all written down here somewhere. I can't remember shit when I'm here at the gym. I'm on 2 brain cells. All I know to do is lift weight up Pull weight down. Single leg machine curl. 100 pounds for 12 reps. We're gonna try to go for 13 reps today. Set up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 1 more. I barely count that last one as a rep. Next leg. You know, I'm not a huge fan of isolated movements just because I'm a fan of them in terms of mind-muscle connection and balance and symmetry. But when it comes to time, isometric movements, isolated movements, I don't know, I can't remember what the fucking word is right now, but iso movements are so time consuming. You just gotta do the right leg, then you gotta do the left leg, but for this I have to. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Last one. Motherfucker. Yeah, so if you start with these before squats, like before squatting, your knees are never gonna fucking hurt. It's like fucking magic. So if you guys have knee pain before squatting, do all your sets of your hamstrings, or at least do some warm-up sets of your hamstrings. It'll change your life when it comes to squatting, I swear. Of course, like, do your warm-up sets as well once you start squatting so that your hips get a little warm. But generally speaking, well, what I do is I start warming up on my squats about like on my last or set before my last set on leg curls. I'll start warming up with the bar on squats and shit. So right now we're gonna go on our second set. We're gonna do 100 pounds again. And I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna make it to 13 again, but I'm gonna go as far as I can go. And once I see I can't make it to 13, I do a drop set down to like 70% of whatever the weight was. So we're at 100. We're gonna make it about like 8 or 9, probably I'm predicting, maybe 10. And then we're gonna drop it down to 70 and do the same amount of reps. 1, really fucking squeeze at the top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's more like 8.5. We're gonna drop to 70. Try to do 8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes you can't make it. Okay. And this is why it's so time consuming, because I gotta do it all over again. With my next leg. This is why I'm not a fan of isolated isometric movements, whatever you fucking call it. Because now I'm tired. So it's gonna be harder to put in the same amount of effort on my other leg. But you know, if you're imbalanced or normal machine just is too light for you now, this is what you gotta do. I guess. I don't fucking know. I'm not an expert. So in 8.5, we'll see. Pause reps too. I fucking hate myself, don't I? 1, 2, 4. Some point I gotta start like cheating them up. I probably miscounted how many that was, but fuck it. Burn out a little bit. Baby reps. Baby reps. All right. Woo. Try to get that like half a second pause at the top and really squeeze it. You know, you get up there. When you get up there, try to squeeze it even more and go a little bit up every time. So up and then a little bit more. Yep. So the way I like to do my sets usually is the Greg Doucette way. I know a lot of people don't like him, but honestly, if you can get past the Aladdin parrot voice that he puts on, because it's not really his voice. I mean, it is his voice, but he puts on a character for the camera. But if you can just get past that, get all the information from his workouts. Greg Doucette is a really knowledgeable guy. His way of doing his sets and his reps are my favorite way of doing them. I modify it just a tad, but basically the gist of it is you find your working weight, you do sets from 10 to 15 or whatever. Usually when you get to 15 reps, you want to go a little heavier and start all over again from like 8. I try to stay from 8, start at 8. So like I'll start the heaviest I can go from 8 and then progress from there. I've never had a problem with that. Every week I can hit like one more rep than before. So you do your working set for let's say 10 reps. Your second set, you shouldn't be able to reach the same number unless you like rested for a really long time, which you kind of should be doing. But depending on your time, usually I don't have enough time to rest that much. I'll rest like 2 or 3 minutes between sets. But your second set, you should be failing before you're working reps. So if you made it to 10 reps on your first set, you'll probably make it to 7 or 8 reps on your second set, maybe even 9 if you really, really push it. But you should be failing. And once you fail, you drop set down to 70% of whatever that weight is and try to hit the same amount of reps. Now, for your third set, which is what we're about to do, you go to your working weight and you're gonna drop it by 10%. All you do is take the first digit on the right, take it off, and then subtract whatever's left from that weight. So 100 pounds, you know, 10% is 10, obviously, from 100. I'm gonna drop down to 90 pounds and try to do our working set again, which is, what was it today? 13? Fuck me, dude. Was it 10? I think it was 10. It's not 10, it's 13. All right. This is the third set. Sometimes this is the last set, depending on whether we make it to our first working rep range. But we'll see. I'm gonna aim for 13, 90 pounds, which is 10% off of 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 10. Come on. 1, 2, 3. I had to cheat it up there a little bit, but who fucking cares? At this point, after this set, I would start warming up for squats. So we'll see. Because I have one more set after this. 1, 2. Good. Usually, I actually squat with these. Just normal fucking Nikes, but I recently just got these. They're cast iron lift, but as you can see, it has a little kind of like a wedge. Raise your heel a little bit for squatting, which is what I need. If you skip the car part today, that's why I talked about how some people, like myself, got longer legs, kind of like disproportionate lengths, the not perfect build for squatting, which makes me a low bar squatter technically. But I don't like to low bar squat, I like to high bar squat, which is basically just, it's the difference between putting the bar lower or higher on your back. The lower you put it, the more glute engagement, the more forward you're leaning. High bar is more, you're going kind of like straight down in the line, and you're focusing your quads more. But I can't high bar squat without my heels coming up from the floor. So that's why I either use a wedge, I put plates under my feet, or now that I have these, just use squat shoes, and hopefully this helps me out instead. You know? So we're gonna go, I'm gonna put my stuff off up to the squat rack just so that no one takes my squat rack. Wait, we're not leaving here yet. I got one more set here, but I'm just gonna put my stuff over there. All right. This might be the bar I don't like. Fuck it. Sorry, said I had a nice height. Oh, this is like perfect for me. Whoever was squatting here was squatting. It's probably my height too. So, see how these shoes work for me. They do kind of look funky. I don't know how it looks on camera, but I kind of like to do the narrow stance for warm-ups. Like to really warm up those knees, you know? Oh. Six. Now, they don't feel bad. They just barely lift my heels, barely just enough where I like them. The wedge kind of lifts my heel up just a tad bit, but I think this kind of height on my heels is something that I can work with and progress towards to be a better squatter with less elevation. So, what's up, man? We'll see. Usually I use this thing right here. This is the 10 millimeter one, I think it is. Or the 10-degree angle, I think it is, yeah, 10-degree angle. I usually use a 15-degree angle, but we'll see today. All right, so now we're gonna do our last set of leg curls before we completely move on to squats. 90 pounds again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gotta get a nice drop set in here. We'll do 60 pounds for a drop set of 90. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. 6. Looks like 6. Do our other leg. So time consuming. So fucking time consuming. 90. One. I forgot how much we did on the other leg. Fuck. 3. We're gonna call it 8. 4. Okay. Drop set to 60. 1, 2, 3. All right, fuck that. Gonna wipe down this fucking machine, move on to squats. So currently recording this so I don't have to fucking record it later or voice over, but basically I've been shooting everything in slow motion, so what you guys will see, it's kind of like a sped up version of what I recorded. The reason I'm recording this is because you can't hear the voiceover when you record in slow motion. But anyways, what we did was we warmed up some squats on our last sets of leg curls. Started going a little
heavier little by little. Start with 135 and 225. Then I started doing then I did like a 315 for like 1 or 2, and then on a working set, 335. Yeah, 335. Did 10 reps. Supposed to hit 11 today, but hey, these shoes, they feel okay. I wish they were a little bit more elevated. They have some elevation, but I'm used to a little bit more elevation. But we'll work with it, see if we can progress that way. Got some flexibility, some mobility exercises to work on now. But those squats kind of turned into a little bit of a good morning towards the end range of the reps. But we'll work on it. See if we can put more glutes, more quads into a little bit more than just the back. These are so fatiguing to me that I usually only get to 3 to 4 reps after on my second set, and then we have to drop down to like 245 or something. But we'll see if we can get it up today. Just waiting for that drop from everyone's speech. It's my favorite fucking working set squat music. Here it comes. A little short burst of testosterone. Whew. Looks like it's only gonna be 3 this time. The second set. All right, this is gonna be Carlton's second working set. Try to get 10. I am fucking thirsty right now. I can't find my fucking bottle. Oh, there it is. Brace a little bit more. So when you're up here, take a deep breath, push your belly out, and then squeeze and go down. Breathe out, breathe in, again. Sometimes you can do it for 2 for every breath. How many you got right now? We'll call it 5. 5 more. 1. 2. Up. Try to go a little lower. 3. 2 more. 4. Last one. Push. Up, up, go. Good. Put some different music on. Pretty good set. Still getting used to these shoes. Like I said, need to feel like I need to lean a little bit more forward with these shoes. Damn. I wish we just had a little bit more elevation. You guys have any recommendation for squat shoes? High elevated squat shoes? Please tell me, because I cannot find them for the life of me. Maybe I'm just being lazy. Maybe I'm just fucking stupid. I can't find them. These are the best ones I've found so far. They're about like, I want to say they're like anywhere from 9 degrees to 11 degrees. I need like a 15 degree or 13 degree elevation shoe. I don't know if Adidas has one. If you guys know of one, let me know. Because I fucking need that shit. All right. A little bit less weight. See this feet position right on the wedge. It's pretty good. Slower on the way down. Yep. Up. 3. 4. That's good. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Dig deep. Come on. You got 5 more. Let's go. Don't quit. 1. Keep going. 2. Come on. 3. Squeeze. Come on. You got this. 2 more. 1. Last one. Good. Woo. How you feel? Yeah? All right, it's gonna be the last set. Finishing off with 275. I don't know, I might drop to 225 after this. We'll see. Again, using my belt because of my computer choices. I can't have the risk of injuring my back, so I use the belt to help me brace better, or to remind me to brace, because sometimes I'll forget. Especially in the high rep range, you know, the back starts taking over. I can go up, straight fucking down. Yeah. Take that 25 off for me. Just gonna do 4 or 5 more. Minimal rest in between. Just catch my breath. Whew. Fuck, I need to do my cardio. And we're done. That's his last set. Okay, 8 or 10. 2, 3. Uh-oh. Here comes Big Titty Man. Someone censor his titties. Way too big. What's up, Shaq? You on the Young LA train too now? You on the Young LA drop too now?
Oh, no, this is the
Ah, yeah, all right.
Nah, it is.
Oh, man.
This is my big boy shirt, my fat boy shirt.
Yeah? Winter boat this season?
No winter boat, just fat boy shirt.
Yeah? Yeah. All right, so now we're gonna do fucking RDLs. I think I didn't even record my squats. But anyways, Romanian. I like to do it a little narrow. Feel it more in my glutes and hamstrings. Come on. I guess 10 today. We're gonna start him off with a good 110 pounds. Just so you can start getting a nice feel for RDLs, because you can really hurt yourself if you don't know how to do it correctly. So what I want you to do, you're gonna stand narrow. Yeah? And then you can keep your back entirely straight when you're here. Then you're gonna think about dragging up from here to up here, and then lowering just past your knees. A little bit. You're pushing back here, like that. You're not really going down. Don't think about going down. Think about going back. All right, going back, forward. There you go. Keep your arms straight down, shoulders straight down. Yeah, chest up. Good. And try to go a little lower, a little slower. Relax your arm. Arm should be straight down. Try to go a little lower. You're going too fast down. Go slower. Drag it down your leg. Drag it down your leg right here. Yeah. Feel that? Oh, Mikey phone. Yeah, it's over there. He's a fucking natural, dude. He doesn't do any of these.
I don't either.
He knows how to do it pretty well. I would say just next time try to go a little slower on the way down and just get that little bit back more, just a little bit back more. You know what I mean? To get that extra stretch in your hamstrings. Take that and a plate off. Fuck, don't you hate it when someone calls you? in the middle of your set. Our music is bumping and then fucking ringtone. Jesus Christ. All right. Yep. A little lower. Good. Feel that stretch in your hamstrings a little bit more. There you go. Squeeze your glutes and your hamstrings. Well, for calves real quick, we're just gonna show you this because I'm running out of space on my card. I gotta buy a new one. See the calves, work the soleus, muscle behind the two calf muscles. It's responsible for the size. The only way to train is if you train it with your knees bent, which is basically sitting down. Go really heavy with these. Try to pause at the top. That's what I like to do at least. A lot of people like to do like lightweight, high reps. I train the calves like any other muscle. As heavy as I can, 10 to 15 reps. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, help me up here. 1, 2, 3. Whew. Almost fucked myself up there. All right, it's gonna be it for calves for now because I don't have space. All right, we had to reduce the fucking quality of the video just to get most of this shit in. Gotta buy a new SD card. Anyways, I love this machine, but the range of motion kind of sucks, so I try to cheat it in. I go all the way past the fucking holes. I'm gonna go max stack here, try to do 23 reps. The stack for 23 reps, fuck me, dude. Leg extension machine, yep, 23 reps. It's gonna be a little sloppy, but just gonna try to move some fucking weight here with this. Get a nice pump before we leave. So 265. Woo. All right, so number 2, I'm not getting anywhere near 23 reps, but I'm gonna try to get to 12, 13. As hard as I fucking can. Oh, that hurts so good. 4, 5, 6, 7. set. Three, four. Barely fucking stand up. All right, your turn. Go for it. Yep. 4, 5, 6, 7. All the way up. Come on, squeeze. Yeah. The leg pump right now is fucking insane. Leg pump. Rest for 3 seconds. 3 more reps, come on. 1. Baby reps, 2 more. Yep, come on, 2 more. 1. Last 1. Good. Yep. Yep. Can't get out. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. All right, let's see what we got here. Nice fucking leg pump going on. Not too bad. Once I want to cut more and see more striations, I'll work on my hammies a little bit. But overall, legs are way better than they used to be, trust me, a year ago. All right, we're just gonna get out of here now. All right, I got 1 more minute left on this fucking car. I gotta buy new cards. But leg pump secured today. Murdered our legs. Carlton has to go fucking drive his truck today. Hopefully
I don't crash.
hopefully he can actually press the brakes when he needs to. But yeah, good leg pump. What time is it now? Oh fuck, where is my phone? Is it in my bag? What time is it?
It's like 9:23.
9:23, we got here like at 6, so like 3.5 hours maybe. That's usually how my leg day go. But yeah, tomorrow we're gonna hit chest, do some chest work tomorrow. Thanks for watching.